All right, how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing well. We're going to get some good exercise today, so let's get ready. All right, so let's go ahead and start waking up the body by shaking those hands, shaking those fingers. Shake those fingers up. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and squeeze those hands in and out. Squeeze those hands in and out. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and start shaking up those elbows. Loosen up the elbows. Shake up those elbows. All right, let's get those arms down to the side. Let's go ahead and shake up those shoulders. Loosen up the shoulders, just like that. All right, let's go ahead and crisscross our arms in and out. Crisscross those arms in and out. Just like that, in and out. Arms down to the side. All right, we're gonna raise our arms up and down. Let's get a good range of motion with our arms up and down. Just like that, up and down. One more time, up and down. All right. All right, we're gonna put our right arm up in this position, left arm down here. Let's do a side to side stretch. Left to right stretch, side to side stretch. One more time, stretch this way. Last time, stretch that way. Good job, arms down. All right, we're gonna sit up in our chairs. Arms up in this position. Let's go ahead and twist from left to right. Twisting left to right. There we go. Good job. All right, good job on that. Let's go ahead and put our arms down. All right, we're gonna go down to our legs and our feet. Let's go ahead and tap our feet. Tap, tap the feet, tap, tap the feet. There we go, good job. Okay, let's put our hands onto our bellies. Back is straight. Let's go lift those knees up and down. Let's pump those knees up and down. Just work the body a little bit, working those knees up and down. There we go, knees up and down. All right, we're gonna lean back into our chairs. Get those legs up. Let's start doing some kicking those legs. Up and down, there we go. Kicking those legs. All right, and next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna scissor our legs in and out. Scissor our legs in and out. Good job. All right, feet onto the floor. All right, so now that we all warmed up the body, let's go ahead and start from head to toes, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna sit up nice and straight in our chairs. So loosen up those shoulders, sit up nice and straight in your chairs. And here's what I want you to do. I want you to let your head roll around. Just kind of loosen up the neck area. Just let your head roll around and around, nice and slowly. At the same time, we're breathing in and out. Nice, gentle breaths in and out. Relaxing breaths in and out, rolling around for 5 more seconds. We roll the other way. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, continue to breathe. 2 and 1. All right, now let's our head roll around the other way. Loosen all the stress, all the tension from your neck. Rolling your head around and around as you're breathing. Let's roll it around for 5 more seconds. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking straight ahead. Okay, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn our heads from the right into the left, okay? So just a little more head stretching, left to right, okay? So let's go ahead, we're gonna sit up once again, tall in our chairs, back is straight. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to turn your heads, just your head, as far as you can to your right side. As far as you can go to the right, then slowly turn your head as far to your left. As far as your neck can go, side to side. Don't forget to breathe. Very important to breathe. As you're turning your heads from left to right, back is straight, breathing as you go. Just like that. All right, one more time, to the right as far as you can. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Take a deep breath. Then slowly turn your head to your left. When you get as far as you can, take a deep breath in and out. Great job. Then we're looking straight ahead, nice and relaxed. All right, so next we're gonna do, we're gonna lift our heads up and down. Okay, so once again, sit up tall in your chairs, back is straight, loosen up those shoulders. So let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna go ahead and lift our chin up as high as we can as we look up at the ceiling. Back is straight, breathing. And we slowly tilt your head down as you look at the floor. Breathing. There we go. Once again, lift your head high, looking up at the ceiling, breathing. Slowly tilt your head down as you look into the floor, breathing. Let's do a few more. Lift your head high, breathing. Slowly tilt your head down, looking at the floor. Okay, one more time. Lift your head high. When you get as high as you can, I want you to take a deep breath in and out. All right, and we're going to slowly tilt your head down as you look towards the floor, chin touching your chest. When you get there, take a deep breath in and out. Great job. Then we're looking straight ahead, nice and relaxed. Great job. Okay, so next what we're gonna do, we're gonna work on our hands and our fingers and our wrists. Okay, so once again, I want you to do is like we did earlier, shake those hands, shake those fingers. Shake those hands, shake the fingers, all right. All right, we're gonna work on our wrist, okay? So we're gonna put those arms up just like this. Hands are flat, okay? So what I want you to do is we're gonna just let our wrist do all the work. Roll our wrist in an outer motion. Keep those arms still, okay? Just your wrist. Roll it out for 5 seconds. 5, 4, breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now let's go ahead and roll our wrist in as we're breathing. Just keep those arms as still as you can. Let the wrist do all the work. 5 more seconds, rolling it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Arms down, right down to the legs. Good job. All right, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna work on our fingers. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Once again, we're gonna put those arms up straight, hands are flat. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to get all 10 fingers going up and down. All 10 fingers, don't forget the thumbs. Then what we're gonna do, we're gonna sway our arms from right to left. Fingers going up and down as we sway those arms from right to left. And don't forget those thumbs. There we go. Fingers up and down to the right. Fingers up and down to the left. Fingers up and down to the right. Fingers up and down to the left. And now we're right in the center. Fingers up and down, up and down. Then want to raise those arms up as high as we can. Fingers up and down, up and down, up and down. Don't forget those thumbs. Then we start to slowly lower those arms down, and fingers are fluttering all the way down to the knees. Just like that. Let's go and take some breaths in and out. All right, great job. Okay, now we're gonna work on our hands a little bit more by squeezing our hands in and out. All right, so once again, let's go ahead. We're gonna put those arms up just like this. Hands are flat. Here's what I want you to do. We're gonna squeeze those fists as tight as we can. Squeezing tight, tight, tight. Then we just stretch those fingers out. So space those fingers out as far as you can, just like that. All right, let's do it again. Squeeze those fists nice and tight. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze tight. Good job. Stretch those fingers out, stretch them out. Let's do a few more. Squeeze those fists tight, tight, tight. Stretch those fingers out, stretch them out. Squeeze those fists tight, tight, tight. Stretch the fingers out, stretch them out. Let's do one more. Squeeze those fists as tight as you can with all your might. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze tight. Good job. Stretch those fingers out, stretch those fingers out. Great job. Let the fingers start to relax as you lower them down to the knees. Relax the arms and shoulders as we breathe. Good job. Now what we're going to do, we go ahead and put our hands right above our knees just like this. Hands right above our knees. I want you to do some more hand squeezing, just a little bit more. Squeezing those hands right above the knees for 3 seconds, for 2 seconds, for 1. Great job. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to flip our palms facing up like this. See? And I want you to do, we're going to get all 10 fingers up and down. Don't forget the thumbs. All 10 fingers up and down for 3 seconds, for 2 seconds, and for 1. Great job. All right, once again, let's go ahead and shake, shake, shake those fingers. Shake, shake, shake. Squeeze those hands in and out, in and out. Good job. And just let the hands relax. Arms relax, shoulders relax as we breathe. Great job. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna roll those shoulders up and forward, okay? So let's go ahead and put our arms down to the side like this. We're gonna roll our shoulders up and forward as we're breathing. Roll those shoulders up and forward just like that. Just the shoulders, okay? Wanna really hunch those shoulders up and forward just like that. Let's do 5 more seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're going to roll those shoulders up and back. Remember, you want to hunch those shoulders up and back as we're breathing. Up and back, back is straight. All right, here we go. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Arms down. All right, good job. Okay, we'll put our arms down to the side like this. Go ahead, shake, shake, shake those shoulders. Shake it up, shake it up. Good job. Okay, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna crisscross your arms in and out, okay? So we're gonna sit up tall in our chairs, arms up nice and wide. What we're gonna do is we're gonna crisscross your arms in and out. Just open up the chest area a little bit more. Nice and slowly. Don't forget to breathe, okay? Very important to breathe. Just like that, just working the chest area, working the arms. Let's do 5 more seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, in and out. 3, in and out. 2, in and out. 1, in and out. Great job. Arms down. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to do a little side-to-side stretch, okay? So we're going to sit up tall in our chairs, arms up nice and positioned like this. Arms nice and level, nice and straight. Back is straight. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to stretch out as far as we can to our right side, stretching as far as we can, then stretch to our left side. Try to keep those arms level and straight, okay? Stretching side to side, left to right, stretching. Gonna feel that nice stretch right by the rib cage. There you go. Side to side, stretch. Okay, let's do one more time. The right side as far as we can. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And last time, stretch to the left as far as you can. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Great job. Arms down. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna breathe in and out. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna raise our arms up and down. Okay, so we're gonna put those arms down to the side, just like this. Back is straight. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stretch our arms up and down as we breathe in. Exhale, arms down. Breathe in, arms up. Stretching high. Exhale, arms down. Nice and slow. Breathe in, arms up. Keep those arms extended high, extended high. Exhale, arms down. Let's do one more. Breathe in, arms up. Extend those arms up, keep them up, keep them up, keep them up. Great job. Exhale, arms down. All right, let's go ahead and breathe naturally in and out. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna do a little side-to-side stretch, okay? Another little different side-to-side stretch. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sit tall in our chairs, back is straight. Get your right arm up in this position, left arm up down here, okay? Back is straight. You're gonna take your right arm, you're gonna stretch as far to your left side, reaching and stretching. Gonna feel that good stretch that way. Take the other arm, reach and stretch that way. All right, let's go ahead and do that little side-to-side stretch. Gonna feel that stretch right by the bottom of the shoulders, right there. You're gonna feel that nice stretch. There you go. Feel that side-to-side stretch, breathing side to side. All right, let's do 5 times on each side, okay? Here we go. Stretch this way, stretch that way for 5. Stretch this way, stretch that way for 4. Stretch this way, stretch that way for 3. Stretch this way, stretch that way for 2. Stretch this way, and last one, stretch that way for 1. Great job. Arms coming down. Let's go ahead and breathe naturally in and out. Okay, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna do a good stretch and a cactus pose. Okay, so follow me. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sit up in our chairs, open up your legs, just like this. Nice little position like that. We're gonna place our hands onto your kneecaps. I want your back is straight, okay? First we're gonna do a little back arching. Be very careful. So here's what we're gonna do. Hold on to our knees, back is straight. We're gonna look up at the ceiling. Kind of arch your lower back as much as you can. Be very careful, okay? Know your limits as you go. Looking up at the ceiling, hold this position for 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Great job. We're gonna look up nice and forward like that. Back is straight. We're gonna put those arms up in this position like we're cactus. Just like this. Open up those legs. Take a deep breath. Exhale as we slowly go down between our legs just like this. Just hold that pose. Breathe in, coming up. Make sure we keep those arms up, okay? Exhale, going down. Keep those arms up. Breathe in, coming up. Exhale, going down. Hold that pose. Breathe in, coming up. Okay, we're gonna do one more, okay? So I want you to go and blow that breath out. Take a deep breath one more time. Arms up high. Exhale, going down. Keep those arms up. Hold that pose, hold that pose. Breathe in, coming up. Great job. Now we're gonna exhale as we lower your arms down, just like this. Good job. Let's go and relax and breathe. All right, all right. How are we doing so far? So far, so good? All right, hope you're still with me. All right, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna do a whole body stretch, stretch those arms and stretch our legs, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sit up in our chairs, we're gonna lean forward, rest those elbows onto your knees just like this. Open up those legs, rest those elbows on your knees. We're gonna stretch our arms and stretch our legs as wide as we can, okay? Are we ready? Here we go. Stretching those arms as wide as you can, palms facing up, stretch. Lean back into those chairs, stretch those legs out wide as you can for 3, 2, 1. Good job. Arms down, feet onto the floor. Lean forward, rest those elbows onto your knees as you breathe. All right, I'm gonna stretch that body again, all limbs. Stretch those arms as wide as you can, palms facing up, stretch. Lean back into those chairs, stretch those legs wide as you can. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Feet onto the floor, leaning forward, rest those elbows onto your knees as you breathe. I'm gonna have one more to go, one more. Let's do it. Stretch those arms as wide as you can, palms facing up, stretch. Stretch those limbs, stretch those legs, wide as you can. 3 seconds, stretch. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Feet onto the floor, leaning forward. Rest those elbows onto your knees as you breathe. Great job. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna do another good stretch. So here's what we're gonna do. I want you to take your left arm, I want your left arm just to hang and dangle right between your legs, just like this. See? Left arm hang right between your legs. I want you to take your right arm, and what we're gonna do is gonna slowly raise it as high as up and straight up as you can. Hold it up for 3 seconds, just like this. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Gonna bring that arm down. We're gonna raise the other arm up high like this for 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Lower that arm down slow. Raise the other arm up high for 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Lower that arm down slow. Raise the other arm up high. 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lower that arm down slow. Last time on this side. Stretch it 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Lower that arm down. And last time on this side. Stretch it high. 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Lower the arm down nice and slow. Lean back into our chairs in a nice relaxing position as we breathe. Great job. Good job. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna work on our arms, okay? Get the arms moving a little bit, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. We'll do a little swimming action. So let's go ahead, we're gonna put those arms up in this position. Back is straight. And here's what I want you to do. We get those arms going forward. Just moving those arms, moving those shoulders, going forward, big circles forward. As we're breathing, arms are going as wide as your arms can go. Just like that as we're breathing. Let's do 5 more seconds for me, okay? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now let's go ahead. We get those arms going backwards. Big circles, backwards. Arms going back, left and right, wide as your arms can go. You're breathing. 5 more seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Arms down. All right, let's go ahead and breathe. Relax and breathe. Okay, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna do some rowing of the boat. Okay, we're gonna row that boat. Good little stretch forward and stretch back. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get in position. So pretend like we're all in boats, okay? We're all in our boats. We're gonna grab our paddles, okay? You got the paddles in your hands. Got a good grip of the paddles. Your back is straight. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna reach forward as far reaching, and we're gonna bring it back like this, like we're rowing a boat, stretching forward and bringing it back, just like that. Rowing the boat as we're breathing. All right, what I like to do is I want you to sing the song Row, Row, Row Your Boat with me, okay? Can you do it? Let's hear that voice. Here we go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Let's go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. One more time. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Great job. We're gonna drop those paddles down. Let's go ahead and relax with me and breathe. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna work on the lower body, okay? Gonna work on our legs, knees, our ankles, our feet, all that good stuff down here, okay? What I first want you to do, I want you to tap those feet like we did earlier. Tap those feet, tap it out, tap it out. There we go. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I want you to sit up nice and tall in your chairs. We're gonna work on our knees first, okay? So sit up tall in your chairs, back is straight. You're gonna place your hands onto your bellies. So keep those bellies as tight as you can. So really engage those bellies nice and tight. And here's what I want you to do. We're gonna lift those knees up and down, left and right. Just alternate those knees up and down as we're breathing, okay? Working those knees, sitting up tall in our chairs, back is straight. Work those knees. Okay, let's count down to 5 seconds, okay? Here we go. 5, up and down. 4, up and down. 3, up and down. 2, up and down. 1, up and down. Great job. Feet onto the floor. Gonna open up those arms. Just go ahead and breathe naturally in and out. Okay, so next we're gonna do now, we're gonna work on those arms and our legs. Okay, so follow me. We're gonna sit up tall in our chairs once again. What we're gonna do is we're gonna lift our right arm up high. Right arm up is high. Back is straight. Now we're gonna get our left leg up at the same time, okay? So you got your right arm up and you got your left leg up. Back is straight. Here's what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring our arm and leg down at the same time like this. Then we're gonna follow up with the other arm and leg up and bring that down. All right, so let's go ahead and repeat, okay? Work those arms and legs up and down. Alternate those arms and legs up and down as we're breathing. Just like that. Got a good rhythm, sitting up tall, breathing. All right, let's do 5 times on each side, okay? Here we go. Arms up, legs up, and down, up, down for 5. Up, and down, up, down for 4. Up and down, up and down for 3. Up and down, up and down for 2. Up, keep it up, keep it up. Bringing it down. One more time on this side. Up, keep it up, keep it up. Bring it down for 1. Great job, great job. Let's go ahead and breathe and relax, breathe and relax. All right, so now let's work on our legs. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some kicking, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sit up in our chairs, kind of scooch up at the edge of your chairs. We're gonna rest your back against the back of the chairs, just like this. You get those legs up straight. What I want you to do is we're going to do some kicking, okay? If you want, you can also use your arms as well. You can use your arms if you want to do your legs and your arms. Don't kick too high, don't kick too fast. Just get the movement of your legs as you breathe. Let's kick for 5 more seconds, okay? Here we go. 5, 4, almost there. 3, looking good. 2, and 1. Good job. Feet onto the floor. All right, good job. Let's take a nice deep breath for me, in and out. Good, I want you to go ahead, we're gonna massage those legs. Let the blood circulate through the legs as you're breathing. Good job. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna do some leg scissors like we did earlier, okay? So once again, we're gonna lean back into our chairs. Let's get those legs up nice and wide. And here's what you do. We're gonna go ahead and scissor our legs in and out, just like that. If you want, you can also scissor your arms. If you feel you can do this, you can scissor your legs and your arms. Nice and wide as you can, know your limits. Let's hold this here, good job. Let's do 5 more seconds. Here we go, 5, in and out, 4, in and out, 3, in and out, 2, in and out, and 1, in and out. Great job. Feet onto the floor. Take a deep breath in and out. And once again, massage those legs. Let the blood circulate through the legs as you breathe. Good job. All right, great job working those legs. Okay, now we're gonna go down to our feet and our ankles, okay? So follow me, I want you to do again. We're gonna tap those feet. Tap the feet, tap, 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 tap it out, tap it out, tap it out. Great job. Okay, so let's do this now. We're gonna put our legs up straight, just like this. Little space between our feet. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and roll those feet in an outer motion like we did earlier. Roll those feet out in an outer motion like we did earlier. Just the feet. Keep those legs still. Roll it out for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now let's go ahead. We're gonna roll it in. Rolling it in for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Good job. Feet onto the floor. All right, let's go ahead and take a deep breath. And once again, we're gonna tap those feet. Tap it out, tap it out, tap it out, tap it out. Great job. All right, next what to do, we're gonna stretch our feet in and point our feet out, okay? Just work the ankles a little bit more. Just loosen up those ankles. So let's go ahead and do this. Put those legs up once again, just like this. We're gonna take our toes here. We're gonna point our toes in towards the body, just like this, and point the toes out. You're gonna feel that stretch, feel it? Right, go over here, in, and point it out, right? And share the calves, you're feeling stretching the calves, stretching the ankles, in, and point it out. Let's do 3 more. Bring your toes in, point the toes out. Point the toes in, point the toes out. Let's do 1 more. Point the toes in, keep it in, keep it in, keep it in. And let's point the toes out, point it out, point it out. Great job. Feet onto the floor. All right, once again, you take a deep breath in and out. Then let's again tap those feet. Tap it out, tap it out, tap it out. All right, great job, great job. All right, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna do some standing and sitting, okay? Gonna work on those knees a little bit, okay? Work on our legs and our knees. So be very careful when you do this, okay? Know your limits. We're gonna do 10 times standing up and coming down. We're gonna work on our arms and work on our knees, okay? So follow me. Here we're gonna do. All right, so follow me. As we're gonna go is we're gonna carefully rise up to our feet. Arms up high, arms coming down, ease back down to the chairs, just like that for 1. All right, you got a good pace, working those knees, reaching up, High as arms go. Arms coming down. Back down to our chairs for 2. Guys, doing great. Working our knees. Arms up high. Arms coming down. Back down to our chairs for 3. Here we go. Keep it going. Arms up high. Arms coming down. Back down to our chairs for 4. Already at 4. Come on. Work our knees. Reaching up high. Arms coming down. Back down to our chairs for 5. Halfway there. We got 5 more. Let's do 5 more. Come on. You can do it. Work our knees. Reaching up high. Arms down. Back down to our chairs for 6. 4 more to go. Work our knees, reaching up high. Arms down, back down to our chairs for 7. 3 more. 3 more. Come on up there. Arms up high. Down we go for 8. 2 more. 2 left. Come on. Work those knees, reaching. Arms down. Got chairs for 9 in our final one. Work our knees, reaching and stretching high. Arms coming down. Back down to our chairs for 10. Good job. Let's go ahead, relax those arms, relax those knees, relax those legs. Let's go ahead and breathe in and out. All right, good job. Working those arms and knees and legs. Okay, now that we're done with that, let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and sit up here, grab the chairs. I'm gonna put the chairs to the side here. Let's go ahead and put that chair away for a second. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and do some marching, okay? We're gonna do some marching, work on our knees, work on our arms while we sing, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and just start off by doing a nice little military style march, just like that. Military style march. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sing When the Saints Go Marching In, okay? So sing with me. Here we go. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, I'd like to be in that number when the saints go marching in. Let's pick up the pace. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, I'd like to be in that number when the saints go marching in. All right, great job. Okay, now let's go ahead and we're gonna take a deep breath in and out. Use those arms as we breathe, okay? So here we go. Breathe in, arms up. Exhale, arms down. All right, great job. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and get those chairs back, okay? So grab your chairs. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and work on our calf muscles, okay? We're gonna work on our calf muscles. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hold on to the back of our chairs, stand up nice and tall, and here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna rise up to our tippy toes and rock down to the heels, just like that. Rise to the tippy toes and down to the heels, like that. Just hold on to our chairs, strengthening up your calf muscles, up and down, just like that. Make it nice and strong, up and down. Let's do 3 more, okay? Here we go. Up to the tippy toes, down to the heels for 1. Up to the tippy toes, down to the heels for 2. Up to the tippy toes, and down to the heels for 3. Great job. All right, once again, let's go ahead and march it out. March it out. Great job. All right, so now we're gonna do a good stretch, okay? So now, once again, we're gonna stand behind our chairs, just like this. We're gonna hold on to the back of our chairs. Guys, good grip. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna carefully step backwards as far back as you can. Step back as far as you can as you hold on to the back of the chairs. You're gonna open up those legs, so widen the legs a little. Hold on to the back of the chair, stick that booty out. Hold on to the chairs. We're gonna hold this pose here for 10 seconds. Don't forget to breathe as we go, okay? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Now we're going to carefully step forward. Hold on to the back of our chair, stepping forward, just like this. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to hold on to the back of our chairs. Hold on like this. We're going to do this little back arch, okay? So hold on to the back of our chairs. We're going to carefully arch our back as much as we can. Be careful as far back as you can go. Hold this for 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Great job. We're going to lean forward just like this and take one good deep breath in and out. Good job. We're going to stand up nice and straight. Great job. And once again, let's go ahead and march it out. March it out. We're going to hold on to the back of our chairs with our right hand. We're going to use your chairs for balance, okay? So hold on nice and tight with your right hand. We're going to get our left arm up high, left arm up high, left foot off the floor, okay? This is what your starting position. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to lift those knees up, elbow down, just like that. All in one slow motion. Work those knees and elbows up and down. Breathing as you go, just like that. Standing tall. All right, let's do 3 more, okay? Here we go. Knees up, elbow down. Feet to the floor, arms up for 1. Knees up, elbow down. Feet to the floor, arms up for 2. Knees up, elbow down. Feet onto the floor, arms are up for 3. Good job. Lower the other arm down. And once again, we're going to head and march it out. March it out. Okay, now we're going to go to the other side of our chairs. Okay, so let's go. We're going to position our chairs on this side. All right, so this time we're holding on to the back of our chairs with our left hand. Okay, hold on to the chairs with your left hand nice and tight. Use your chairs for balance. This time we're going to lift our right arm up high. Right arm up high. And we get our right foot off the floor. Right foot off the floor. And here's what we're going to do. Once again, we're going to slowly lift our knee up, elbow down on our right side. Arms up, feet to the floor. Just like that, using your chairs for balance. You're breathing. Let's get that good range of motion with those knees and elbows. Just like that as we're breathing. Up and down, just like that. All right, let's do 3 more, okay? Here we go. Knees up, elbow down. Feet to the floor, arms up for 1. Knees up, elbow down. Feet to the floor, arms up for 2. Knees up, elbow down. Feet to the floor, arms up for 3. Good job. Lower the other arm down. And once again, we march it out. March it out. Great job, great job. All right, so now we're going to switch back to the other side of our chairs because we're going to do some kicking. All right, so switch back to the other side of our chairs. Okay, so we're going to hold on to the back of our chairs with our left hand. Use your chairs for balance. Just a little here. All right. Hold on to the back of your chairs with your left hand. Back is straight. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to get your left foot off the floor, right arm out in this position. Okay, our goal is our arm and leg are moving as one. So here's what we're going to do. Take the arm and leg to the side. You're going to bring it down. You kick it forward and bring it in all in one motion. Side, down, forward, and in. Just like that. Side, down, forward, and in. 3 more times. Side, down, forward, in for 1. Side, down, forward, in for 2. Side, down, forward, feet onto the floor, 3. Great job. All right, once again, let's go ahead and march it out. All right, and let's go to the other side of our chairs. Okay, so go to the other side of our chairs. We're going to do this side now. All right, so this time hold on to the chairs, this time with your left hand. Okay, going to get your right arm out, left arm out in this position right here. I'm sorry, right foot out, right arm out in this position like this, okay? Once again, our arm and leg are moving as one, okay? Very important. So here we go. We're going to lift that arm and leg out to the side. You're going to bring it down, kick it forward, and bring it in just like that. Side, down, forward, and in, all in one motion. Side, down, forward, and in. Don't forget to breathe, okay? Side, down, forward, and in. Let's do 3 more, okay? Here we go. Side, down, forward, in for 1. Side, down, forward, in for 2. Side, down, forward, feet onto the floor for 3. Great job. All right, once again, we march it out. All right, march it out. Great job. All right, legs feel good. All right, so now we're gonna do a little knee lift, arm forward, leg kick back, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start off with our right side, okay? We're gonna hold on to the back of our chairs with our right hand, okay? Standing tall. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna lift your left knee up, left knee's going up as our left arm goes up in this position. Gonna hold that for 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. You're gonna kick that left leg back, left arm forward. Hold that pose and stretch it out. 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Feet onto the floor, arms down, and breathe. All right, let's do it again. Here we go. Lifting your left knee up high, arms going up like that. 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Legs going back, left arm going forward. Hold that pose and stretch. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Feet onto the floor, arms down, and breathe. Got 1 more to go. Okay, here we go. Lifting your left knee up, left arm goes up as well. Hold it up for 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Left leg's going back, left arm's going forward. Hold that pose and stretch. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Feet onto the floor. All right, we're gonna go ahead once again. Why don't you just go ahead and march it out for me? Just march it out. Loosen up the knees a little bit. Here we go. All right, now we're gonna switch positions. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch positions. Okay, so this time we'll hold on to the back of our chairs with our left hand. Okay, hold on to the chairs with your left hand. Use your chairs for balance, very important. Balance is very important. All right, once your chair is in balance, everything's good, here's what we're gonna do. This time we're lifting our right knee up as our right arm goes up at the same time. Hold that position like that for 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Arms going forward, legs going back. Hold that pose for 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Arms coming down, feet onto the floor, and breathe. All right, we're going to do it again. Okay, here we go. Once again, lifting your right knee up, right arm goes up in this position. Hold it up 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Legs are going back, arms are going forward. Hold that pose and stretch. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Arms coming down, feet onto the floor, and breathe. Got 1 more, okay? Here we go, our last one. Here we go, lifting our right knee up nice and high. Right arm goes up. Hold that pose for 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Legs are going back. Arms are going forward. Hold that pose and stretch. 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Arms down, feet onto the floor, and breathe. Great job. And once again, we march it out. All right, great job. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the chairs aside. So go ahead. I'm just go ahead myself put that chair aside because we're gonna go ahead and do a little wrap up. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stand tall like this, a little space between your feet. Here's what I want you to do. We're gonna take your hands here. You're gonna interlock your fingers. Interlock the fingers just like this. You're gonna flip your palms facing out. Push those arms forward. Stretch as far as you can. Raise those arms up as high as you can. Back is straight. Arms locked in. Knees locked in. Stretch it up. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Arms coming down. Just like that. Keep those hands locked in and breathe. I'll go 1 more time. Here we go. Raising those arms up as high as we can. Back is straight. Arms locked in. Knees locked in. Stretch it up. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Arms coming down. Unlock those hands. Unlock those hands. Open up those arms and breathe. Great job. All right, let's go ahead and once again, shake up those hands, shake up those fingers. There we go. Good job. Squeeze those hands in and out. Squeeze those hands. There you go. Good job. Let's go ahead and shake up those elbows. Shake, shake, shake. All right, let's shake up those shoulders. Shake, shake, shake. All right, let's crisscross those arms in and out, in and out. Good job. All right. All right, get those arms down to the side. We're going to raise those arms up and down as you breathe, up and down. Hands up and down. Good job. All right, going to put those arms up in this position. Back is straight. Let's go ahead and twist from side to side. Twisting left to right. Twisting for 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Great job. Arms down. Okay, going to open those legs. Right arm up in this position. Left arm down here. Side to side, standing stretch. Side to side, standing stretch. There we go. Last time stretch this way. Last time stretch that way. Good job. Arms down. Okay, and what we're going to do now is go ahead and put those arms up in this position. You're going to bend those knees slightly. Slightly bend those knees. You're going to stick that booty out just like this. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to shake those hips. Shake those hips. Shake that booty. Shake those hips. Work those knees. Work those arms. Work those knees, arms, and hips. Shake it out for 3 seconds. For 2 seconds. And 1. Good job. All right, great job. Okay, last thing we're going to do, we're going to pick some fruit off the tree. What I'm imagining here that there's a peach tree in front of us, okay? So you got to use your imagination, okay? There's a peach tree in front of you. See the peach tree? See the roots of the peach tree, nice and extended out? Big old trunk of the peach tree. Branches at the top, they got some nice juicy peaches. I want you to reach and grab all those peaches at the very top. Reach and stretch and grab all those peaches. Last good stretch. Reach and stretch, grab all those peaches. Last good stretch, reaching. Nice and high. All right, grab the 2 best. Okay, I'm gonna grab this peach right here. Ooh, juicy. Grab this last peach. Yeah. Right there, put it in the basket. Great job. Dust those hands off with all that peach dust. Dust it off, dust it off. All right, let's go back to our chairs. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm gonna grab the chair and sitting back down in the chairs. All right, all right. So how does everybody feel? Everybody feels good? Good exercise? Body feel nice and limber? Limbs feel good? Hope so. You guys did a great job today, okay? Last thing we're gonna do now, we're gonna just do our affirmation, okay? A morning, if you're doing this in the morning, or you're doing it the evening affirmation, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. Go ahead, we're gonna open up those arms up nice and wide. All right, I just want to thank you for being here with me on this beautiful day, okay? It's going to make this day a beautiful day. We're going to stay positive, okay? Let's not stay negative. All that negativity that's around us, let's get it out of our minds, our bodies, and our spirits. Let's stay happy. Let's stay blessed, and let's remain fantastic. As we put our hands together, arms coming down. In the class by saying, Namaste. I bow to all of you. Namaste. All right, great job. Give yourselves a round of applause. Good job, everyone. Great job. All right, till next time.